And we've been joined by Coach Philip Montgomery from Tulsa. The Golden Hurricane is 4-4 overall, 1-3 in the American Athletic Conference. Tulsa was in action this past Saturday at SMU. Tulsa won the game 40-31. Up next for the Golden Hurricane will be this Saturday against UCF. The game will be at H.A. Chapman Stadium, a noon Eastern time start, and will be televised on ESPN News. Coach, thank you for joining us on the call today. If you would take a minute to tie up the win against SMU, please, and then tell us what you expect to see Saturday as you return home to face UCF.
Okay, thank you. Kind of the game went as we thought it was. We knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. SMU has been in every ball game up to this point. I mean, they've always started fast, and they got off to another fast start against us. Our guys, I thought, battled extremely well, fought through, some adversity, obviously playing on the road. Our defense came up with some big plays, some big stops. I think offensively we did what we wanted to do going into the ball game, which was really focus in on our run game, try to get it back on track. I thought we did a good job of that and controlled the line of scrimmage, for the better part of the game. And so it was a good win, excited for our football team. And as we come back home and face Central Florida, obviously very talented football team that, record really doesn't show the type of team that they are. They were co-champions last year. Got several of those guys back. Obviously, they've fought through some injuries, and I think they're getting the majority of those guys back. I mean, the quarterback is back, the running back is back, and so expect an exciting game. And obviously, they're a talented opponent. They've got a lot of athletes running around, so we have our hands full.
We'll take questions for Coach Montgomery. Please star one on your telephone to join the queue. Then the operator will introduce you.
We'll go to Dan Tortora of Dan Tortora Broadcast Media.
Hi, Coach. How are you doing today?
Hey, Dan. How are you?
Good. Thanks for asking. To, look at, like you said, SMU's been in a lot of games, start off fast. Despite their losses and the struggles that they've had, being up in a game against them, what can you say about their talent level and what your team needed to do to kind of overcome that?
Well, I mean, it all starts with their quarterback. I mean, Matt Davis is a very talented guy that can extend plays, keeps plays alive, can do both. He can throw it and he can run it. I thought our defense did a good job of putting eyes on him and making tackles when we needed to. I thought we did better as the game went on of stopping runs on first down and getting them into more predictable situations in third and long. Sutton is as advertised. I mean, he's big, he's tall, he's rangy, he's got great ball skills. He's a guy that, you throw it up and he comes down and makes plays for you. And so, they're in a rebuilding process just like we are. And, obviously we're always trying to gain more and more talent as we get onto the field. I thought their talent level was still extremely good, extremely high. They've got a lot of young guys playing and playing well at this time.
When you look at your team, and like you said, you're in this rebuilding process, what can you say about where the team is at right now and kind of, when you sat down going into this season and tried to plan out and map out a few things that you wanted to accomplish, where is the team standing right now with some of the plans that you had?
Yeah, I think we're trying to reach some of the goals that we've got. We felt like we were pretty good with our ones. Obviously, you get into the course of the season, you start having you losing guys because of injury, and so we've got to continue to keep building our depth from that standpoint, especially up front on both sides of the football. Those are always areas that are become vitally important as you get into the season, and so we're still growing and learning in that part of it. But I like where our football team is. I like the way we're battling, and I like the way our guys are continuing to get better each and every week.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And do we have other questions for Coach Montgomery? Please star one on your telephone if so. Well, Coach, thank you for your time this week. Look forward to hearing from you again next Monday.
All right, thank you.
Okay, again, Coach Philip Montgomery from Tulsa. The Golden Hurricane will be taking on UCF Saturday at Chapman Stadium, noon Eastern Time on ESPN News.